Okay.
The floor that you're going to be going on is rusted and very
Oh, yeah. The James Whalen began her life as hull number 53. In 1905, she was built in Toronto, Ontario by Bertram Engine Works. She was 108 feet long, 24 feet wide, 13 feet in depth, and weighed 313 gross tons. In 1906, she was delivered to Port Arthur. She was officially number 121709. James Whalen was a fixture of the Port Arthur, Fort William waterfront area for many years. She was used as an icebreaker and tugboat, pulling ships around. On August 11th, 1911, the yacht Gunilda went aground McGarvey Shoal near Rossport. She was ordered to pull the Gunilda off, straight off backwards. When they pulled her off, she tipped over and started sinking. So the line was cut. The James Whalen's engine was a steam engine, which had been recovered from the St. Andrew shipwreck from 1900. The engine had been built by Bertram also in 1896. After more than 50 years of working the Lakehead area of Port Arthur and Fort William, she was sold and made her way down the St. Lawrence Seaway. She was eventually sold again, and in 1962 she was converted to diesel, and the upper level pilot house was rebuilt into a different configuration. The Whalen was eventually retired and her diesel engine removed. She was laid up. A group of tugboat enthusiasts from Thunder Bay, Ontario decided to purchase her and have her towed back. She was towed back to Thunder Bay in 1992. She spent a few years at the Port Arthur shipyards being retrofitted and redone as her original cabins, her superstructure, pilot house, etc. had been changed out, so they rebuilt her back to her original glory. Once the Whalen was ready, she was towed to the Cam River Park and moored permanently there as a museum tugboat. After years of neglect and people breaking in and trashing the tug, she was closed to the public and sat. In 2021, the Whalen almost sank. She was filled with water, about 3 feet deep. She was noticed that she was sinking and pumped out. The pumps were removed that winter for fear of them freezing up. And in the spring, the Whalen settled deeper in the water and eventually keeled over on her port side and sank. In the fall of 2022, she was raised at great expense to the taxpayers of Thunder Bay and brought to the old Patterson shipping dock where she was put on shore. She sat there for 2 years, and the city was supposed to make a decision on what they were going to do with her, and eventually they've come up with a plan that they might save part of her superstructure, which isn't even historical anymore because it was rebuilt. At the moment, the city has a tender out for a company to deal with the scrapping and saving of a few parts. The hull will get scrapped for sure, and it remains to be seen what happens to the superstructure and cabins. The following is a video tour recently done on the condition she is in at this moment. How you doing? Hey, good. Hey.
How are you?
Good.
So anyways, these guys are going to try their best to see it.
Okay, so this is all good that I'm here?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
But I will stick around just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't want to step on anybody's
Your
toes.
only access is that ladder. And when
Yeah.
these guys are done, it has to go.
Okay.
Okay? You take a look, see in here.
No, not
Somehow
yet.
or another, they've been up here in the wheelhouse. And they've tried to get that off already.
Oh, yeah.
They broke the door off.
Wow.
So, just a matter of time, eh?
Yeah.
So I've got to get this. I've got to get this place safe.
Thank you.
I won't let them take the ladder until you can come down.
Okay.
I promised him I wouldn't take the ladder down.
We'll get out of his way then. Alright, we're in the pilot house of the James Whalen. This is not original for this boat, but it is pretty cool nonetheless. Liverpool, come from Liverpool. And Dave was saying somebody already tried to steal the wheel. This is only a replica anyways, but it'd be nice to save some stuff with the Steelcraft. Well, that's even cooler. It's a Russell Brothers Steelcraft helm. That is neat. Portholes. I had been here once when it was floating and on display. So.
Inside and out. And, as far as structural goes,
Apparently the wheelhouse is all fabbed up. Looks pretty old though. Funnel's definitely fabbed up. Old skylight, all the glass is welded over. This is the rear deck. There's a hatchway there down to the stern. The whole inside of this boat was gutted in the hull to make displays. And when this sank, all those displays were all ruined. The old lifeboat chocks. Not much to the upper deck. Looked like a storage compartment. I think a lot of these doors are either locked or sealed. This is all, this part I think is all the way down here is all original. So these are all 1905 cabins. Paint and the ceiling's falling down a bit there. It's like a way down to the bow there. I have all kinds of furniture in here. Sink, and there's the bunk and the bed.
These guys are off the ship right now.
Okay.
And it's the best I can do, because if we leave the ladder here,
Yeah.
I see that they've been trying to. They're trying to steal stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Best I can do.
Yeah, fair enough. Thank you. All right. Well, that was short-lived. So.
Be right there. Okay.
There we go. Good. That is one else. Good for you. Not many. If you want to go down there, we'll wait for you.
There's a couple of holes. What I'll do is I'll go to the base of the stairs just to make sure that you're okay here.
Okay. This is down in the engine boiler room area. Carpet's all trashed. All the displays are all trashed. Some old pictures, which used to be the Denise V out east. Wow, what a mess, eh? It's a shame.
The old jack shaft from the engine and the steady bearing is still sitting back there.
Okay.
Truce corners pretty well closed off. The forward tank is for ballast and for fuel, and that's all sealed up.
Okay.
The floor that you're going to be going on is rusted and very, very
Ah, yeah. I see. I see that. We won't venture in there then. So did they actually clean this out a bit, or was there not much silt in here?
It's the sediment
Yeah,
is all under the floor.
yeah.
Sediment and water.
All right. Hopefully.
Sorry, I couldn't give you more time.
Yeah, well, hopefully you get back in here again. I really wanted to do the cabins because they're all original. These are the old brackets that used to be attached to the dock on the Kaminista River where there was on display before it sank. A big old tug. built 1905. And you can see where the sling ripped through the steel, and then the nylon sling that was on there broke. That's when she dropped back down when they were lifting her up. See the mud line when it was sitting in the bottom of the river. I really hope they can do something with some of this. All right, I'm just gonna go this way and then out. Okay, thank you. End of a abbreviated tour. Hopefully we can get back in here, do some more of the cabins. The old shaft, the propeller was on display at the casino.
Maybe we'll leave it that way.
We're on the old Patterson dock. Used to be silos here, their old elevator.